Hello, I am Mantastic and Fantastic, and today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to basically be giving first impressions on new content that's coming out in Japan, and I'm going to do so through in a YouTube video format. So, in the interest of saving time and effort, because things could obviously change in the future, I'm just going to be simply looking at the news on Puzzle & Dragon X. It's probably the most powerful and useful database for Puzzle & Dragons, so it's something you should be checking out if you don't already. And this video will allow me to kind of just explore my first initial thoughts, just give my impressions on what is happening. And if this proves successful, if people like it, maybe I can try doing this in the future, because if I do basically use Pad X as my reading template, so to speak, it's a lot easier on my part. It's a lot less effort. So, without further ado, let's take a look at the new evolutions for Australis, Eschamali, and the Callies. So, a little bit of background of how I view Australis. So, before Australis got these new evolutions, Australis was oftentimes used as a budget Liu Bei alternative or a budget Zeus Dios alternative. And that is because their active skill does flood the board of wood orbs, gives you Skyfall, so it can give more wood orbs later. But her leader's skill before the new evolution was similar to Liu Bei in that it boosts machine types, which doesn't help for the most part, but you gain damage by connecting wood orbs. So if you didn't have Liu Bei, oftentimes you find yourself using Australis, Perseus, Green Odin as common replacements, or Zeus Dios as well. But now that we have Brachybean, that has no real use, to be honest. Like Brachybean, like the Pixel Brachybean can basically function like Liu Bei, but does more damage. I don't understand gung-ho logic sometimes, but it's a good egg. Not a diamond egg, but pretty good. But, so it's kind of hard to use Australis as a leader now because, well, we just have better options. So now I think, where can we use her as a sub? Well, row teams are not a thing really at the moment, aside from easy farming. So we have Zeus Dios for that because that's the easiest farming. You press a button, things are happy. So you're not going to use Australis as a Zeus Dios alternative, especially when we have King Woodtans and things are just so much easier to skill up. So it's hard to really place a usage for Australis because what can we really do for her? Because she's not fulfilling any role that she used to back in the day because there are better options at this point in time. So, like, maybe the leader Australis you could possibly think might be interesting. 1.5 times to all stats for machine types. Bonus 1 second, so 2 seconds for dual leaders. You get 4 times, so never mind. 36 times attack is terrible. Never mind, it's a terrible card. So now, Australis is just going to be forgettable again, unfortunately. And her artwork's really... there's too much going on. Like, it's hard to see what's happening. I don't like that, personally. But on the bright side, it's easy to evolve, gives some more stats, so why not? Alright. Now we come to Eschamali or Eschamali. So, Eschamali is renowned for not just her assets, but for the fact that she enhances, or has 7 Dark Orb Enhanced Awakenings. So she basically guarantees that you're going to have enhanced orbs on your board if you're using dark teams. And this was amazing and pretty much ideal for teams like Yomi Dragon, Reincarnate Yomi, or any 5-orb 1 enhanced leader, ideally those that are dark. And she's allowing you to pack amazing amounts of damage, as well as basically guaranteeing every orb that falls down has that enhanced status. Furthermore, her active skill is, and Australis, those active skills are some of the strongest in the game, in my opinion, because of the value they bring. Because they're double orb changers, so they're like the Ares, Hermes, that Pantheon, etc., except they give 4 turns, not 2 turns of Skyfalls, and they remove hazard orbs. And they only cost 2 turns more cooldown. So you're getting 2 turns more Skyfall and hazard removal for 2 more turns. Very good value active skills. Unfortunately, right now, the meta is somewhat in the focus of combo-oriented teams, and Eschamali takes away wood orbs. And that means Cammy can't use Eschamali, even though Cammy would probably love to. So you can't use Eschamali on wood teams. Most mono-dark teams are not really in existence, it's more so combo teams, and changing so many orbs can make it challenging to make enough combos. So yes, this Eschamali evolution does have value and merit. Like, it's basically just a stronger option. She just has better stats. She does kind of have a similar leader skill to Yomi Dragon, except you need to be a machine type. As well, God or machine, so it's a bit more flexible, but not bind immune, but it hits harder because more orb enhances. So you might have value there for speed farming. But the real twist is the new Eschamali split evolution. So this one becomes bind immune and double 7 combo awakening. And 2 skill boosts. So those are actually quite helpful on combo teams. So Right now, we don't have that many dark double TPA cards available. Cotton will come out at some point. So, and then Purple Nay is not really made because you get the jammers, and no one really wants the jammers. So, this Eschamali might be your first option for a double 7 combo awakening card. And this is important because it's basically giving you options for your team. Like, yes, your active skill might overflood your board because wood and hearts are changed to dark, but if used intelligently, you have those Skyfalls helping you out later on. And the fact that she's going to be dealing so much damage is going to be a great asset on these combo teams. And also being bind immune does open up certain interesting options, so to speak, because with bind immunity, you can run either more bind immune teams, you could run different types of active skills for inherits because you can clear binds, like it just giving more flexibility. And this is nice, and I like this Eschamali evolution. I'm surprised Australis didn't gain something even kind of like this. She just got derp and weak, whereas Eschamali's 6-star makes sense. So I'm actually excited. And I actually have 2 Eschamalis, I think, on my account, so I can make one of each and just enjoy both benefits. But the thing is, because evolution materials are simple, you can always reverse them if you don't like the way they played out. And this new one here has 3 times attack, damage reduction, 2+ dark combos. Not really enough damage. Like, it's a reasonable amount of actually, no, wait. It's 2.5 times 3. Math is hard. 7.5. Okay, so it's like 56 times attack. Not really enough to make a difference, in all honesty, 56 times attack. Even though they have damage mitigation, not that important. Not that great a leader. I don't think, at least. Okay. Now we come to the Callies. So, the Callies have somewhat fallen out of favor. Like Callie is, I feel like, one of the worst cards in the game at this point in time for a Godfest exclusive. Has no real home or value because rainbow-based teams want hard orbs. She doesn't make hard orbs, so that's problematic. Doesn't have the ideal awakenings, no 7 combo. So, with her new evolution, she gets 3 times there, a bit more movement time, 4 times. Okay, so there's 144 times attack. So it's kind of like Raw Dragon level of damage. And you still need to match water, fire, water, light, and dark. So no wood. That's interesting. So 4 elements, and you get 144 times. That's not bad. She's also now bind immune. She gains TPAs, which I would have preferred being 7 combo, because 7 combo is more efficient. Because TPA, you have to actually have the 4 orbs present. It can lower your overall combo count, can make matching a little more awkward, and TPA is just weaker than 7 combo at this point in time, especially. So it's a shame Light Callie didn't get that, and I'm also disappointed she didn't get the Skill Charge Awakening, because Skill Charge would have helped her become a better base if she gained 7 combo awakenings, because she then could inherit any active skill you wanted that's longer, and she could charge up twice as fast if you're matching all 5 elements. And that would have made sense because, well, it would have been nice to see it on Light Callie, give her some more flexibility, but unfortunately that's not the case. So, it is obviously an improvement, but I don't think it's going to be enough to really push her over the edge because there's no 7 combo. Like, yes, it's going to be kind of like Raw Dragon, hitting very hard. You have bind immunity, a better base active, but I don't know. Like, God Devil's, like, it's flexible. You have options. Like, maybe I'd play around with her. Like, it's not a bad leader, actually, think about it, because it's on par of Raw Dragon. You do have recovery, but you have only heal when you match damaging orbs, and there's no health component, so it's going to be too fragile. It's going to be like, kind of like the old Raw Dragon, so to speak. So I don't think it's going to make a big dent, but she's definitely not going to be a D Godfest exclusive anymore for my tier list. And now we come to Dark Callie, which is a big twist and turn of events. And this is what I would have loved to see on Light Callie, these type of awakenings, because these awakenings are pretty amazing. She does have the same rainbow colored board that gives you hard orbs, so that's important. So any rainbow team wants her more than Light Callie because the active skill is stronger. You can heal and deal damage. She also has the Guard Break, which has synergy with her active skill. You match all elements, you punch through. That is very helpful. But she now gains double 7 combo awakening. And that's exactly what we want to see on cards. We want to see these double 7 combo awakenings to make them truly viable. So Dark Callie is now incredibly powerful as a sub. She has a lot more utility compared to Eschamali when you look at the double 7 combo awakenings. Like, she gives you at least same amount of skill boosts, She gives you guard break, which can be useful, which does have synergy with her active skill. She does have better synergy on combo-based teams with her active because Eschamali can overflood the board. Dark Kelly won't. So Dark Kelly's probably going to be used on non-rainbow teams as well, just because of the fact that her active skill is reasonable. It's going to provide heal orbs. It will give you enough combos. And she has a shorter base cooldown. She's got a little low recovery as the only downside, but I can definitely see Dark Kelly being used across so many different teams. And it's going to be almost feeling like No Hime and Tachibana, like that style idea, because they have double 7 combo awakenings. They produce a multi-elemental board with hearts. Yes, Dark Kelly doesn't give a shield, but it's a little shorter cooldown, so you can have a bit more flexibility there as well. So I'm actually very excited for Dark Kelly. And will this mean we can kind of revitalize, what's it called, Raw Dragon with her? Maybe, but Dark Kelly might have more of merit, I feel, on teams that are just combo based. Like Raw Dragon, in order to truly succeed, like they're durable, they have some restriction on their activation requirements, which is the problem. But the problem is they can't facilitate 7 combo cards as easily because they had to carry Dark Kellys. So now we can carry Dark Kellys efficiently. This might be an option because we have the Dark Kellys. We can explore other cards. We lose the red sub-attribute, but let's say we're running Reincarnated Isis, let's say, hypothetically. That is your blue and your red at the same time, and then we're only looking for green. Green can be Odin Dragon, can be Ragnarok Dragon. So we do have options now. Like, this Kali is definitely presenting itself as a way to incorporate 7 combos into the team. So Raw Dragon is definitely going to become a lot stronger now with Dark Kali's new evolution. But I'm also looking forward to the fact that if I own Dark Kali, I could utilize her on all my combo-based teams and be very happy with the outcome. So let me know what you think about these new evolutions. Oh, what's her leader skill? 1.5, 7. It's a reasonably high multiplier, actually. Like, that's a reasonably high multiplier. Let's see. 7 times 1 point. That's 10.5. That's a bit over 100 times damage. Like, it's reasonable. I don't think it's enough because... Oh, it does give stats. So it's kind of like a Raw Dragon in a way, actually. Except you have no scaling component, which is the only downside, but you have the similar defensive stats, so you could use definitely Dark Kali as a leader and throw in a lot more combo-oriented subs possibly, because Raw Dragon doesn't have 7 combo. If you put Dark Kali as your leader, you have 7 combos, so your team obviously hits harder overall. So this could be an option possibly as well, leading with Dark Kali instead of Raw Dragon. Food for thought. So let me know what you think about these new evolutions and whether or not these video style formatting is interesting. Do you think it's good, just kind of hearing my first impression or thoughts, or would you rather just wait until they come to North America? Let me know what you have in store for your pad life and how you're going to tackle this one-shot challenge. I'll do mine hopefully soon today at some point. Hopefully you'll have a fantastic day. Wish you all the best of luck in your own pad adventures, and happy puzzling.